So, Hostels. This will be my third Western movie review of the year. If you don't already know, I started a new series where I review a Western movie every month until 2019. So, this movie was requested by one of my subscribers, Doc Creed, and thanks for the recommendation. By the way, I really like this movie. And by the way, I'm still wearing the same shirt that I wore in my last video, but I recorded both videos in the same day. So I promise I'm not dirty. I'm not a dirty person. I don't rewear the same clothes every day. So yeah, it's the same day. Um, so this movie takes place in 1892, and it's about a captain in the U.S. Army, Joseph Blocker, and he is ordered to escort some Cheyenne prisoners to their homeland in Montana. And these Cheyenne prisoners are made up of a war chief and his family, and the war chief is dying of cancer. So the colonel orders Joseph Blocker to escort them because he feels like they've had enough like punishment, locked up for 7 years. Um, so he's letting the war chief die in his homeland, show him mercy, I guess. So yeah, Joseph Blocker does not want to do this. He hates the Cheyennes, especially the war chief, because they have some history together. The Cheyennes has killed some of his friends, so yeah, he's really angry at them and hates them. Uh, so he reluctant, God damn it. He eventually agrees because the colonel says that he's the only one that he can trust to do this job and do it right. So, in between them and their destination, Montana, is a bunch of hostiles wanting to kill them. So, yeah, that's basically the summary of the movie. And I don't want to say too much more because I might spoil some stuff. But yeah, I really liked it. It's the first time I've seen it, but it ain't that old. So I forgot to mention this part. They do run across this woman who's just went through a traumatic experience. Her husband and kids get killed by the Comanche tribe. These are the same hostiles I was referring to earlier in the video. This wanting to kill Joseph Blocker and his group of people. So this woman joins their group, and uh, by the end of the movie, she's like a badass. I like, her arc, and I hope that wasn't like a tad spoilerish. But yeah, um, so I like the message I got from the movie. Moving on, letting go, forgiveness. That's at least what I got from the movie. And hopefully that ain't a little spoilerish either, because you might be able to take that and piece it together and figure out what the movie's about. But hopefully not. And I liked um, the uh, the score in the movie. I thought the music was really good, and it was a beautiful movie too. Like a lot of these wide shots of like these beautiful fields in the background with the mountains and stuff. Very beautiful movie. That's why I like movies like this. Um, where characters are just out in these beautiful landscapes and stuff. You know, like it adds something. It's like a whole new experience. When you're used to just watching movies where your characters are just in these cities and stuff, and or they're inside somewhere most of the time. It's a good change up, and it makes you feel like you're actually there at these beautiful places. And Christian Bale, who played as Joseph Blocker, I think he did an amazing job, especially with that thick mustache. He fits right in to that time period. He looks like, you know, somebody that would be around back then. But yeah, I really like the movie. I'll give it a 4.5 out of 5. I recommend it if you like Western movies. So yeah, guys, that's my review of Hostels. Like and subscribe, and I will see you guys very soon for another video.